Welcome to the hi-fi of the day session, and here we'll be giving you the most selected or important 5 news of the day which are relevant for covering from the perspective of UPSC Civil Services examination and for general awareness also. So the first news is related to the Tiananmen Square massacre crackdown. It was done by the government. 36 years have been passed and it marks the 36th anniversary of China's crackdown. It happened in 1989. And then what happened is the students were protesting against the government, pro-democracy movement. It was freedom of expression, speech. These were the things that students were protesting about. So military fired on the pro-democratic protestants and then hundreds were killed. There is a popular tank man picture also, which was very much trending that time. So this is the picture, and this event is called by China as a political turmoil. Why it is important for UPSC is, see, it talks about human rights, it talks about censorship, it talks about authoritarian regimes and civil resistance movement in a global context. It gives the movement a global context also. So we can use this news in GS paper 2, GS paper 1. 4 also example can be given related to ethics of governance, suppression of dissent, and then international relation. This is related to an issue which is also highly important. So criticism of China's internal policies, how they are handling the situation or the protest related to human rights. Now, the next news is related to the census. Census will be published by March 2027. Currently, we are in 2025. So it will take almost 3 years to include caste count also. And this is a very remarkable thing that India is going to conduct the first digital census. India to hold first digital census with caste count by March 2027. And this is going to be a very big exercise. Government to notify intent to conduct population census by mid-June 2025. It will include caste enumeration also. So it will include the caste enumeration but no umbrella OBC category will be there. Women reservation, delimitation, parliamentary seat allocation, these all things will be linked to this thing. And then related to the history, last census was conducted in 2011 and now it will be conducted, and it was 2021 census was delayed because of COVID-19. We already know this thing. Now why this topic is important is related to GS paper 1, 2, 3 and 4. How we can use this information is that Indian society, right? So census talks about the population. So caste structure, demographic changes. Now second paper is related to governance, census, delimitation, women reservation. So this census talks about all these issues also. Same thing, polity article 82, which is related to delimitation commission. 128th constitutional amendment, which talks about women's quota. Next is ethics. How you can use this or give this reference is fair representation, affirmative action, and this is related to current affairs also, social justice also. Next is related to the World Environment Day. June 5th is celebrated as World Environment Day across the world, and we talk about protecting the environment, creating awareness related to environment, and the theme of this year is beat plastic pollution. One more thing that it highlights is that, see, everything is there, but how we manage thing, how we use it, that also depends on the things, that how we are able to utilize the resources. Are we exploiting it? Are we using it too much? So beating plastic pollution is related to that plastic is often seen as a hindrance or a polluted thing, environmental threat, right? But it has critical uses also. It has both sides, one good and bad side also. But see, we can utilize this in a good aspect also, and same time we should manage it well also. So preservation, this is used in auto medical sector, climate solution also. It helps us in packaging also. So today's newspaper is full of environment related issues. You can go through everything. You can understand the concept also. Very good example have been given. And then misusing the plastic creates a problem, not the plastic itself is a problem, right? And is the real issue. So sustainable and responsible use is needed. Next is we use the plastic in food industry, in automobile sector, in medical field, packaging industry. These all are the areas where we need plastic. How this is related to the UPSC civil services examination. So we can use this in GS paper 3 environment, which is very important thing. Plastic pollution we talk about, and sustainability. So how to manage plastic waste is also a key issue. Waste management, right? GS3 economy, industry wise application. Now 4 governance and ethics. So how you will fit this thing into is this EPR policy, right? Next is responsible consumption, very important, no misuse. And then current affairs, it is related to the global role that India can play in managing the plastic pollution. Okay, next is related to, next news is related to the states seeking 50% tax revenue share from center. Now it is what? Now it is 41%. And state is seeking what? That 50% should be shared by the center and the state. So this is what 22 plus states are demanding out of the total 28 tests. Okay. Chairman indicated 50% unlikely due to its large fiscal implication. So it is not possible due to large fiscal implication. So this is the thing that chairman is saying. 16th Finance Commission is consulting states, and states' demand is that 50% share should be shared by the states and the center. Okay. And now currently 16th Finance Commission is taking the consultation. How it is related? So UPSC relevance is what? GS paper 2, 3, polity governance and current affairs. In current affairs, when we talk about fiscal decentralization, this topic becomes important. State demand and commission timeline. 16th Finance Commission timeline is very important. Anytime can be asked, chairman can be asked, and 15th Finance Commission also. This year also 15th Finance Commission related question came. So tax share was asked. So these kind of questions are coming. Okay. GS paper 2, center, state, financial relation, federalism, finance commission. Now GS paper 3 talks about fiscal policy, tax devolution, right? And then cooperative federalism. When we talk about polity governance, then constitutional bodies, Article 280 talks about the Finance Commission, and it tells us that this is the Finance Commission. The next topic is very important, and the last topic of the day is that West Asia crisis may impact the delay. Because the delay in IMEC corridor. IMEC was IMEC project. India, Middle East, Europe corridor, economic corridor project. So this is the project, and question was asked. In fact, one question came in the UPSC examination. So this corridor is very important for us, and it was launched during G20 Summit 2023, which was hosted by India itself. And then this project, what is the aim of the project? Is that it aims to connect India, Gulf and Europe via multi-modal routes, ship route, rail route and road network. Ongoing West Asia crisis, it may impact the development, the growth that is going on in the IMEC project. Okay, and what are these hurdles? What are the problems that we are going to see? Is geopolitical tension, system harmonization. These are all the things, and competition from China's BRI is also one of the issue. So MIA, Ministry of External Affairs, has openly called for setting up a permanent IMEC secretariat. Right, this is a solution that they are providing. Investment is another key, very important. Right, now, what is the relevance of this topic for the day? Is that international relation becomes important. It is connecting Gulf, India, many countries together, multimodal approach, and it will lead to the growth and development of these countries also. Next is what? India's multilateral connectivity issues, right? So G20 summit, it was launched. Next is infrastructure topic is related to this. Economic corridors, very important, right? Anytime question can be asked that what are the challenges related to the corridors, what are the solutions that we can provide. Next is logistics diplomacy. This is a key term, very important. Logistics diplomacy, how it is helping in strengthening the relationships between the countries. Next is role of India in G20, what was the result, and how it is going to counter. So this way we can prepare the answer for this syllabus part, right? GS paper 2. Current affairs, geopolitics is important, regional instability, strategic economic partnership. So this was the hi-fi of the day, and the question time now. The question is, the India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor was launched during which international summit? Simple question, right? Please comment the answer in the comment section. We'll be liking the correct answer. Okay, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time at 4 p.m. and taking you for the next 5 topics which will be important for tomorrow's day. Okay, so see you tomorrow and take care, study well.